Hi, this is Daniel James with my final presentation video of my little tank game. Let's just hop straight into it. As you can see, starts out with a nice little starting menu. It's a mouse controlled. It hasn't got controller. If you press exit, it will take you straight out back to the editor, or close the game if the game was running separately. Tell you what, let's make the window bigger so you can see what's going on. Right. So we're going to play. It'll make you select a type of tank. There's 3 currently. I could add more at some point. You've got your light tank, which is faster than the others, has the lowest health. It spawns with the machine gun weapon, and it has the ability to perform a speed boost. The medium tank has a kind of average stats. It's got a cannon weapon, and its ability is to put up a damage preventing shield. Then you have the heavy tank, which is the slowest, but it's the one with the most health, and it has a rocket launcher as a weapon, and its ability is to drop a mine. So let's just spawn as the light tank to start out with. You can see it's got the turning works with the right analog stick of the turret. The machine gun has a faster turn speed than the other weapons, and the fastest fire rate. Every time I pull the right trigger, it fires the weapon. As you can see in the bottom right, it tells you what weapon you have equipped. It's currently named in the files as base MG. I can change that at a later date just to be machine gun or whatever, but it does tell you in the UI what weapon you have equipped. Then above that is your current ammo for that weapon, and above that is your reload bar in green. When that's full, you can shoot, and it'll empty, and then it'll fill up as your weapon reloads, and when it's full again, that indicates that the weapon's reloaded and you can shoot. It's a very short time. It's almost instant with this weapon. I think it's 0.2 seconds, so it's not something to be concerned with. But the weapon does have a fire rate. It can't fire indefinitely fast. You can move, of course, as well. You move the tank and the turret independently, and the tank does turn to the direction in which it's moving, and you can just move around like that. Bottom left, you have the health bar down the bottom in red. It shows your health, and that bar is a fill bar as well, just like the green one. So how full the bar is proportional to what percentage of your max health you have left, which I can demonstrate. There's a pain volume in here, so I just walk into that quickly, take 50 damage. As you can see, a proportionate amount of the health bar has been taken off. Above that is your ability cooldown bar. It works the same way as the reload bar, so when it's full you can use it, and then it'll empty when you use it, and it'll refill at the same rate that the ability recharges. So when it's full again, it means you can use it again. So if I use the speed boost ability there, you sort of do a little dash, it empties and then refills. I can do it again, and I can't do it before it refills. Let's go pick up some weapons. Actually, first let's heal. Here's a health pack here. Heals you, and that doesn't work if you're on full health. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't get rid of the pack. Here is our current selection of weapons. There's the rocket launcher, the machine gun, the cannon, and the laser. I'm going to pick up the rocket launcher. I can go over the machine gun, it won't pick up a second one. I'm going to pick up the cannon. You can only have 3 at a time, I've already got 1, so I press the right bumper to switch between the weapons to scroll up, or left bumper to scroll down, and it cycles all the way through. And as you can see, the UI reflects the weapon type and the change in ammo as well properly, and the reload bar also properly reflects the reload rate of the current weapon you have equipped. So if you look at the machine gun modifier, it refills very quickly, so accurately reflects it, whereas with the rocket launcher, it is a much slower refill. As you can see, the rocket launcher turns much more slowly, and the cannon is somewhere in between. And same with the reload rate of the cannon, it's kind of somewhere in between the other two. You can drop weapons if you want to get rid of them. If I press this here, I press Y, and it got rid of the cannon weapon. I'll do it again. Get rid of the rocket launcher. And there you go. Or if I pick those back up, pick up the cannon as well, I can drop all of them by pressing B. That drops everything, including my starting weapon. I just pick those back up. If you've got no weapon equipped, the first weapon you pick up will just automatically equip itself. Let's just demonstrate the laser as well, which is my hit scan weapon. All the others are projectile based. Let's demonstrate the laser quickly. The laser is a hit scan instead. There's a little indicator over on the left. That red circle shows your where the hit scan is going to land at maximum range. So if I right trigger, it'll fire it. The laser, the beam there is just for demonstrative purposes. It's just for to show you your range. It's not actually a projectile or anything. This weapon is hit scan. Let's quickly demonstrate the weapons on these targets here. So if I pick up these three, they do damage. So it collides with the turret there and does it some damage. If you look in the top left in the debug log, it does take health from the turret, take it down to 0, and it will respawn after a few seconds, because I do have a manager that respawns these turrets when they die. So the rocket launcher, it does an AoE damage effect. So if there were to be another enemy standing next to it, it would damage both of them. Or even if I stand here, it damages me too. So you want to be careful using that in close range. Then the cannon, use that on either of these guys. It's kind of the nice all-rounder. It's not as fast as the machine gun, but does basically the same thing. So it's kind of slower and more damaging. Let's get rid of these and show the laser in effect on these guys. So, yeah, as I say, it's a hit scan. So it, although it's shorter range than the other weapons, it's instant. So it won't be able to be dodged or anything. Just show that the range is accurate there. Here I have the targets, which are used to open a door or whatever. I'm going to use these for like traps and things in the final game, I think. So I turn all of these on by shooting them. It'll move that door there. Obviously, if it were to make it a magical door, I wouldn't make the movement quite so dramatic. But if they're not all active, then it comes back here. If they are all active, it goes over there. This isn't currently functioning. It's basically meant to check what you have equipped and what you don't. As you can see, collision's working as well, and give you a weapon based on that. But I think with this, what I'll do is put like a currency system in and make you be able to buy weapons on certain of these pads. So if you have enough currency and you go over it, it'll let you pick the weapon. If you don't, then it won't. If I press start, it takes you back to the menu here. I can go play again. Pick up the medium tank this time, just to show, it's kind of a little bit slower, and it's more health. It's got 100 health instead of 75. And if I do the left trigger, there's the shield, which prevents damage, and then it reloads. So I put my shield up, and then I walk into this pain volume. It shouldn't do any damage. As you can see, I didn't take any damage from that, so the shield is working properly. And the shield has a longer cooldown, and the recharge bar on the bottom left is reflecting that properly. Now if we go to the heavy tank, its ability is to drop a mine, so I just do that, left trigger, it drops the mine on the ground, and that does damage, which you see in the top left, it showed that it dealt damage to the to that turret and killed it. You can damage yourself for these as it stands, which is fine for the moment. And this also has a different cooldown to the other two abilities, and you can see that in the recharge bar, and it has more health, as you can also see down on the bottom left. Also, one last thing just to demonstrate quickly is that when you die, it unpossesses the tank, and basically puts you in a position where you would be able to spawn a new one if you wanted to, like that. So it unpossesses the tank and destroys it, and then you can press start, and it will take you back to this this menu here, where you can play and respawn as a different tank type if you'd like. Also, just want to show off the fact that if you are on full health, the health packs here don't get destroyed when you walk over them. Nothing happens. So yeah, that's everything that's currently implemented into the game.